I convinced a new Wuthering Waves player to give me full control of their account. The mission? Turn their scuffed 1-month-old account into something good enough to clear tower for the very first time. But there's a catch. If I'm not able to clear tower with his account, I have to gift him 100 pulls. And the kicker? He's not even UL 60, meaning I can't use level 90 characters and his skills won't be maxed out. Let's jump in and see what I'm working with. I believe he does not have his echoes raised. I don't know if he has his skills raised. I don't even know if he has his characters raised. Let's go and look through. The first thing I want to see is I want to see what characters he has so I know what I'm working with. So Kartethia, Furlova, Shorekeeper. This is the Furlova tower, so that's a good start. Shorekeeper's obviously overpowered. He has a Rhinne. We have Mortefi. We have Rover. We have Donjin. We have Yongyang. We have Sanhua. We have Encore. So these are the players I'm going to play around on this account. So Kartethia herself can be a good team. Furlova can pair with Donjin or Rover or both, depending on how this works out. Sanhua can go with Encore potentially and go with Donjin. And Mortefi as well. I can go with Donjin. Sanhua can go with Kartethia. That could free up Rover. We got a lot of stuff we can do. Let's go and look at the status of the account. See what the characters are looking like. So yeah, this right here, you can see exactly what it's like. A new player account, 75, 163. This guy has no echoes. We got some work to do. You can see this thing's like barely leveled at all. No one cost whatsoever. Okay. Here's this. That's pretty good. A 9.3. That's really good. And honestly, this one is workable. I don't even have to upgrade that. So both those are good. This is both crit rate. Oh, he's going to overcap. Oh, new player doesn't know better. All right, we're going to have to fix that. He's going to be overcapped. Yeah, level 6 skills, as you can see here. Oh, his Furlova is a little bit up. Okay. So we're going to be a little bit weakly mat-gated. That's going to be a slight issue. Oh, he's some Dreamless. Oh, he has one. He has one. He has one Dreamless farm, bro. Nah, that's a bit of a bait. Let's go look at the weapon situation. Let's see what we're dealing with there. So we have a variation. Okay, that's great. So we have variation. This will help with Shorekeeper and Rhinne. And then we have a Cosmic Ripples as well. Okay, and an Emerald of Genesis. And we have Kartethia's signature. All right, this is great. With the characters and weapons I've seen on the account, I'm feeling pretty confident. We just have to see which would be best to use given the show buffs in tower. All right, so this side is arrow resistant. So what that means is Kartethia can't be used on the side. But we have some tricks we can do. What I can do is I can use Furlova on the second half, which is going to be harder to clear. And I can use Kartethia on the first half over here. And what that means is I can use Kartethia for this side, and then I can use Furlova for this side. That assumes Kartethia can clear the first middle one, which it should be able to. It should be easier. Which means the only thing we really need to worry about is our floor 3. So let's go ahead and look at our teams. Oh, he's Alto. All right, he's using Alto. Does he have Havoc Rover raised? Or is he an Air Rover Enjoyer? Oh, he does have Havoc Rover raised. Oh, dude, that helps so much. Okay. So we can use Encore on one side. We can use Sanhua on the other. Did I just say Sanhua? With the middle tower having the most HP, that team takes priority. Luckily for us, this tower is specifically tailored toward Furlova, which is a character we already have. So that team's pretty taken care of. Furlova's a surprisingly versatile character, so we have many options for team comps. What I'm thinking is we run her Mono Havoc free-to-play team, which is Donjin Havoc Rover and herself. There's a slightly bad overlap here given we only have one usable 5-star sword on the account, and that's 2 sword characters, but I think the show buff will be enough to carry. The owner already cleared right tower using Kartethia, which I was kind of surprised by given how poor the stats were. I was planning on just soloing right tower using Kartethia given that it's an arrow erosion shield tower, but the owner made my life a little bit easier. Thanks for that. That means our biggest issue is left tower. Left tower is arrow resistant, so Kartethia is not going to work there. It is, however, fusion weak, and we have an Encore on the account. So this works out doubly well for us. Encore can share Cosmic Ripples with Furlova, and Sanhua can share the Emerald of Genesis with Havoc Rover. We also still have a Shorekeeper in our back pocket, so I think it's settled. The 3 teams are Furlova, Donjin, Havoc Rover, Kartethia, Alto, Baisha, and Encore, Sanhua, Shorekeeper. Let me get a head count of what I need to farm. 1 extra 1 cost, okay. How many tubes? He has a good amount of tubes, actually, okay. And he should by default have a good amount of tuners, too. This is a really new account. He has nothing leveled, so we have a lot to work on. Energy Gen Attack. Honestly, I'll level that. Oh! Okay, we 25. Crit damage. We're using it anyway. Wait, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I blanked out. I saw Energy Regen Attack. I thought I was on a normal DPS. I'm on Kartethia. Okay, my head's not in the game. Now it is. Havoc Rover. You actually have one already? That's not good. That is good. Okay. That is terrible. It looks like he kind of knows what he's doing. And on this one, do you have attack? You do have 2. Let's go ahead and raise this. How do you fuck up your account this bad? This is a brand new account. You didn't fuck up anything. Crit rate! Wait, we insta-hit. Dude, that's the second echo we enhanced on this account. It already hits. All right. This is going to be a fun stream. Oh, it hits double defense afterward. Oh, of course it does. Energy regen. He has no ER. We might use a selector on that. That's actually not that bad. That's a 5-liner. W2 bottom rolls? I'll take 2 bottom rolls, bro. I'm a bit of a bottom myself. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like a monkey. Crit damage. Dude, why does it always hit HP? I'm going to call HP on the next one. I'm calling HP on the next one, and then it'll hit crit damage. 100%. Oh! Wait, just hit. Yo, this is my favorite part of the stream. It's when I gamble, and then I never hit. Oh! Yo, we take those. That's a double high roll. So the thing about the Moonlit Clouds is actually the sub DPS aren't going to contribute that much to the comp. So as long as I get like serviceable ones, like even though this is missing crit rate, like it's a good crit damage. That's good enough, honestly, probably. I can just get a crit rate one of these that's actually good, and we can ball. Has X6 Cartethia? No. Does he? Oh, what the fuck? Yo! Wait, this guy's S6 Cartethia. What the fuck? Wait, no wonder he cleared. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit. Damn. No, I was like, dude, this guy has no gear on his Cartethia. How the fuck did he clear right tower? I mean, I could clear with these stats. This is right tower. But I was like, he's a new player. Holy shit. How did you even notice that? Well, I guess now we know how he cleared right tower. I didn't know that he actually had this, and I think it kind of defeats the point of what I was trying to show with this account. I wanted to show you guys how to level up a new player's account that had nothing on it. So instead of taking the easy way out and ruining the video by using Cartethia for middle tower, I decided we're not going to use her, she's going to stay on right tower, and the challenge still stands. Immediately, I leveled up Variation. A nice thing about Variation is that if you're on double energy regen 3 cost, the extra stats from this won't matter. So it can stay underleveled, and you can use those resources on other characters. Very cool. You want to pull for Lova signature? I was going to swipe. Bet. Wait, you can whale while I'm on the account? What the fuck? I didn't know that. That was cool. All right, we're at 11 pity right now. I didn't know you could whale. Dude, he can whale while I'm on the account. Holy shit. Wait, that is funny. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. We got to get early. We got to get early for him. You ready? This is 21 pity. All right, come on, come on, come on. 21 pity. Don't carry my luck over to his account. There! See? I don't get lucky on my own account, so I can pop the fuck off on your guys' accounts. You see that? I am always lucky on your guys' accounts. All this luck evades my account, so I can give it all to you, bro. All to you guys. You guys literally take all of my luck. I literally get none of my luck. I literally get none of it. I fail every 50-50. I go to pity on cooldown. Also, way I can insta-pull for you guys. Getting the signature makes our life so much easier. I can share it between Encore and Furlova like I was planning with the Cosmic Ripples, except this is just better. Because, you know, the S6 Cartethia wasn't making it easy enough. Okay, so these are the things we have to farm. The biggest priority is the 3 cost and this. So I want to use the main stat selector on either Furlovas, because Furlova you can only farm X amount of a day, or I want to use the main stat selector on the ER for Shorekeeper. Wait, how many selectors do we have? 95. Yo, he saved everything for me. Oh my god. How do you have 95? That is crazy. I like the main stat selectors a lot more than I thought I would, but they really need to make it so you can use them from the Echo Enhancement menu. Having to go back and forth for each one of these so I don't waste Prestige resources is kind of tedious. Honestly, this account made me realize I'm kind of losing touch with new players, as I haven't played my challenge accounts in so long, I forgot I even needed Inferno Rider to move around in 1.0. I pretty much stick inside of 2.0 and only farm passive heals nowadays. When farming Echoes, you should focus on farming monsters that have an overlap. Havoc Dreadmaid, for example, is part of the Havoc Eclipse and Molten Rift set. I need Molten Rift for the Encore, and I need Havoc Eclipse for both Rover and Furlova. That means we're double dipping in farm efficiency. Havoc Dreadmaids also have the benefit of being paired with the 1-cost Wolf Babies, which are part of the Rejuvenating Glow and Molten Rift set, both of which being sets that we need. I didn't get a single Havoc. I got 2 Havoc. A whole time I was farming, I got 2 Havoc. Alright, but like if it hits, that's all that matters. If it hits, that's all that matters. Not Pog. Next, I farmed the Virablade Saurians. This time I can only use the Molten Rift pieces, but at least I'd be farming both a 1 cost and a 3 cost at the same time. It does drop Moonlit Clouds, but remember, we're going 4-4-1-1-1, so we can't actually use it here. Bro, I just killed every single Virablade Saurian in the world? Surely. Oh, at 12.6. Dude, as long as if it hits, I don't care. It just has to hit. Just hit. Come on. I killed every single one, bro. Every single one in the world. I mean, honestly, that's 3 rolls. I'm 25ing. It sucks as low roll crit damage, but I know for a fact it always hits crit right here. I know for a fact. Oh! Wait, why did I high roll in the attack and not the crit damage? All right, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it hits crit rate 10.5. 10.5, 10.5. 25 anyway. No cope, no cope. This always hits. No cope, no cope, no cope. Crit rate. No cope! No cope! No cope! Another piece down. Look at that. 4-liner. Rose Shrooms were the last thing I can multi-farm. They're basically the same for me as the Veerblade Saurians, except the 50-50 dropped Havoc Eclipse instead of Molten Rift. Dude, I farmed the whole map. This is the last one we get. Come on. And it's dog shit too. Oh, fuck. Bro, did I really get nothing farming the whole world? All right, 3-hour update. Let's see what our characters are looking like. So the Cardithia we're not going to raise, probably, just because she doesn't need it. Because remember, S6 and all, the Rover is 26, 176. He has no gear because I tried to farm every single Havoc character in the game, and I got garbage. This guy's in hell. I had to farm his Dreamless still. The Shorekeeper still does not have energy regen. Did we get a single energy regen from the entire world? I still did not get a single one. I've been farming for 3 hours, bro. The Philova is 55, 177. We did get her signature and we got it to level 80. We did do that. The Encore is 50, 193. I'm gonna give her Philova signature, so she'll be at like 75. Oh my god, we got some work ahead of us. The worst part is I farmed like the entirety of the map, bro. I farmed every single one of these, the Veerblade Saurians. I farmed all the wolves. Oh my god. It's gonna be a main stat modifier hell in a bit. Philova still needed a forecast, but I think forcing my editor to make 2 straight hours of Hecate farming interesting is contemptible. So instead, let's skip to the parts that I tortured myself for. I think I'm in the ones that have like giga delay. Ooh, 6.9 to start. Dude, the low rolls at the start are always giga baits because they never hit. All right, but like, I have to go for it. I'm the gambling addict of all time. If I don't go for it here, I'll never go for it. I gotta. Crit damage always. You ready? Boom! This game is piss. The builds are getting close to finalize, so now we can start using main stat selectors as we know what pieces we're going to have to aim for. So Encore stats are 2.2k attack, 72 crit rate, and 213 energy regen. We have her on level 80 for Lova's signature. Skills are not maxed out. We do have the materials to be able to get this up, but I think we can clear without it because it is a fusion shield tower. Sanhua is 1.7k attack, 55.4 crit rate, and 273 crit damage. She's on Emerald of Genesis level 80 for 4111 Moonlit. Missing a few rolls, but that's fine. Skills also not leveled, but she is S6. And Shorekeeper, we're 236 energy regen, which means we're 256 in combat, which means she is hitting her threshold. All right, I think we're good to go. Encore Sunwa Shorekeeper is actually a really interesting team that follows a non-traditional rotation. Normally, hypercarry rotations go healer to sub DPS to main DPS. So in this case, Shorekeeper to Sanhua to Encore, where Shorekeeper outros the Sanhua and then Sanhua outros the Encore, letting her deal crazy damage with the Sanhua buff, giving her basic attack damage bonus to Encore, which is her main source of damage. This comp does exactly that, but with a twist. You start off with Encore, using her skill, then swapping to Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper does her basic attack chain to build Concerto, then swaps to Sanhua, using skill and animation canceling it with her ultimate. Detonate, then go back to Encore, who uses her Echo. This gives her the damage bonus from Inferno Rider, increasing both fusion and basic attack damage by 12%. Basic attack string on Shorekeeper, which for some reason missed in this run, and then Congo line your outros from Shorekeeper to Encore. From there, Encore does her standard ult rotation of her basic 1 through 4 chain, and then either canceling the animation of her sheep with a dodge or her skill, depending on which is up. This is where the comp deviates. Instead of going to Shorekeeper and starting over, you exit to Sanhua and do a second rotation of just Sanhua and Encore. This is because Sanhua and Encore have all of their cooldowns back up, and the Shorekeeper ultimate will last for most of this duration. You pretty much just quick swap between the two, dumping as much of Encore's kit as possible to build up the energy to be able to use your ult once again. And then you do the same basic attack combo from before. This run wasn't the cleanest, but that's because I just learned about this rotation literally 2 seconds before doing it. Is it troll if I give her the Cardithia signature? I think it'd be really funny. Dude, honestly, for the memes, I'm gonna try it. If it's getting clear, it's funny. I believe in Philova. I think Philova's overpowered. I think she can do it. I think she has signature. I think she's shield on tower, and I think this is gonna be funny as fuck. I've cleared a training sword on middle tower. Should be fine. All right, Rover stats are 2.2k attack, 60 crit rate, and a 255 crit damage. Level 80 EOG, Dreamless. Pretty good skills. S6. Philova is 2k attack, 57 crit rate, 267 crit damage, currently on her signature. 3-piece her sets, 2-piece Havoc Eclipse. Skills pretty well done. S0. And Donjin is 1.4k attack, 120 energy regen, 33 crit rate, and 273 crit damage. She's on Cardithia's weapon. No way. I might have to change that. And level 6 skills. S4. So I'm missing the 20% attack. This should be fine though. Rover starts with the skill to build his forte for later, then uses Dreamless, swapping into Donjin. Donjin gets avoided by the worst designed boss in this game merely walking backwards, so I build up some extra forte in the air, pairing Sentry, and then instantly heavy attacking. Then, I Bell, cancelling the animation with her ult. I should have casted ult before the forte for the crit buff, but I'm a bit of a donkey. From here, I make use of Furlova's animation cancels, dodging out on her basic 3 and her enhanced basic. I cancel her skill with Echo, following up with enhanced skill and another basic attack chain cancel. Forte, ultimate, and then outro into Rover. Rover uses her skill to build her Umber stance. Pop your forte before ulting for the extra crit buff, and then use your skill and your basic attack until you have your Concerto full. Once full, I use Dreamless and outro into Donjin to repeat the process. Keep in mind this is only for this specific tower buff, and if you're playing normally, you're going through the entirety of Rover's form here. Goodbye. Alright, the next side, let's play a little bit more clean. For some ungodly reason, Kuro keeps adding more mobs to the tower. Luckily, everything Furlova does has a disgusting amount of AoE, so it's just a standard rotation into Mecha Bomb. Thank God for shield units. Double big. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I never played Donjin anything but solo, so I always forget you can instantly use her skill the second you intro. It's kind of crazy, actually. Shield buffs are so unethical, bro. The fact that this is gonna clear this easily is actually kind of disgusting, no? This is disgusting. Look at this damage. Look at it. Look at this damage. This is not fair. Furlova's OP. Shield buffs are OP. This team is OP. Free to play, by the way. Free to play team, by the way. Level 80, by the way. Nothing leveled properly, by the way. And it just don't matter. Bomba. We're gonna end it the cool way with Furlova. You ready? Boom! Look at that. It looks so cool. Show buffs are so broken. Fuck show buffs. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good for a day's work. That was like, what? 7 hours of work? 6 hours of work? Something like that? Not bad. We have the team pretty built up. Obviously, there's some work that still needs to be done. We still got to get some extra crit on here. We're missing 2 crit rolls here. We're missing like 3 on Rover. Weapons need to be leveled. We're about to hit level 60 on the account, so we can get some extra skills there. But first tower clear, UL 59, pretty much getting everything raised up from fresh. And there's an S6 Cartethia that just sat on the side tower doing nothing. Poggy. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and check out my other account reviews over here. There.